How's it going now after in that game?
Yeah, it is what it is. We're just gonna try to take the most out of it, out of the games. We already learned a lot from these losses today and yesterday, and sometimes it's just good to lose because it just makes you improve. And if you just keep winning, then at one point you will lose against a better team, like an international tournament or something. And I think we are just gonna work hard for playoffs and show how good we are at that point.
All right, we will indeed see. Now, this game, of course, Giants completely running away with it. After yesterday, we didn't give them any chance. They came online.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like this Giants lineup wouldn't have a chance of actually winning a game.
I mean, he even had a special line prepared.
Yeah, no, like, honestly, I was ready to say that the current Giants lineup, with the way they've been playing in the last 3 games, ignoring this one, was like one of the worst lineups we've seen in the EU LCS since like Dragonborns back in Season 3.
That's even, I mean, you were going to say it was the worst Giants lineup you've seen, and now you're going even bigger picture?
No, I mean, just overall.
Oh, okay.
It technically, I mean, yes,
Yeah.
Giants have been struggling before, but like, even overall, because they lost in like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 23 minutes, and they couldn't do anything. And in this game, almost classic Roccat in a sense, when they just beat Vitality and we get some hopes for them, they throw everything away, like they dive in the bot lane on the tower, they give away triple kills, too over-aggressive, and couldn't teamfight at all.
Yeah, this also means that they're not competitive anymore in terms of the promotion tournament. I mean, they go into 9th place, and they'll be playing against Huma. Giants, of course, in 10th place. Actually, yes, I'm playing against the Copenhagen Wolves.
Yeah.
I mean, for Giants, it must be a great feeling. Like they know they can do it versus the level of teams that they should do it against.
Yeah, but then they need to win that match, and then they still
exactly.
only get into that double elimination bracket. But I just want to ask, like, Roccat used to have this air about them that they would always win in scrims, but when they got to the stage, this obviously was a different Roccat lineup. Is that the same for Roccat right now, or are they just not that good in scrims either? Or can't you say, maybe?
I think in scrims, we haven't scrimmed them so much lately, but usually when we scrim them, they're all good individually, like especially their mid and jungle. They always play really aggressive, and they usually get the advantage and a bit of gold lead, and then they don't manage to get it into a map lead for the whole team. And this game, it was just they made a mistake in the early game. They got triple killed by an enemy, and after that they lost tower, and then it was just pretty much over after that, because the Giants didn't actually play bad this game. They actually managed to close it out well, and yeah, they showed pretty good today.
Yeah, that was actually the difference here today. Giants was playing the map better than Roccat, and for Roccat, that's kind of sad to see. If after a full season of progression, with some roster changes, yes or no, they're still struggling to find the correct ways to kind of close out these games, play on the map. Sometimes it clicks and they snowball, and or they have these genius fights like against Vitality.
Maybe more luck than
is it
knowing
an
what
outlier?
to do,
yeah.
you know, sometimes, and taking some chances with the plays.
We can't tell right now.
I mean, this Giants lineup here, we're not supposed to win a game because they just made these changes, pulling in the Koreans. We saw the way they were playing before, so full credit to them for winning a game. Gives them a bit more hope coming into the promotion tournament as well. And with time, yeah, sure, there's more potential there with the players. It just didn't click yet at all. And credit, of course, to Smitty J, xPePii as well, Sonstar with the triple kill early.
Yeah, definitely. As a final note, if we look at, we have our team Splice. Roccat and Giants are now in the promotion tournament. Who of those teams have the best cards to make it back in the LCS, you guys think, xPePii?
It's really hard to tell for me. I really have no idea, actually.
Who would you think has the most potential from what you've seen in this split to come back strong if they get another one?
Probably Giants, because they just got 2 Koreans in their team, and Koreans are always promising, for me at least. And I think if they just keep working hard, then I think they should be at a good track.
Oh, interesting.
I feel like Giants need to change something on the back end, though, if they want to do that. Like, they've continuously had influx of talent or new players into it, but they don't seem to stick or work. So maybe we need to start questioning like Giants' infrastructure, structure, like an analyst, coach, whatever, if they can fix that. As for the teams, from watching Huma and Copenhagen Wolves, I mean, it wouldn't be too surprising if Giants, Spice, and Roccat all made it back into the LCS, especially if Giants win their first match, they get 2 more chances kind of to make it back in there, because the level between Copenhagen Wolves and Huma wasn't all that high.
When it comes to coming back summer split and getting better, I do agree on Giants having some good players now. Again, Smitty J impressed me in the top lane. So with more time, and maybe if they manage to get a stable setup around them, I think they could actually get a lot better. Just they need more time, obviously. That's my concern for Splice. I don't really see Splice becoming a fantastic team with the current lineup they do have. I feel like they, in a way, almost already hit the ceiling, in a sense, and it's not even that high of a ceiling, and that's the problem for Splice. So I think if they come back, they will once again just fight to probably avoid promotion tournament. I'm sure. Do you agree, Fabi?
Yeah, I don't think Splice's players are that good individually, and neither they are not working as a team that well, I think, in the game. And I think they just really lack that individual skill because they always get behind a gold lead because of their individual skill, and they just get killed, and then they lose, and then they slowly lose. And usually they don't get a lead, and it's really hard for them to get the lead. And even if they get the lead, they still don't manage to close out the game. So they need a lot more time, and they need to work on the individual skill as well.
Yeah, they need some like volatility. If you don't have a single playmaker that you know, like every game you have like a 50% chance of this guy either doing something crazy or going off, then your like gameplay just becomes so predictable, and that's what happens to Splice every time. They get predicted. They try and move. Guess what? The enemy's ready. Suddenly, they slowly fall behind, and then they lose.
Yeah, well, and very interesting, but we will see everything unfolding in the promotion tournament starting Thursday. However, here in the LCS, there's one more regularly scheduled match to play out in the 2016 spring split between G2 Esports and the Unicorns of Love. And as we go, we'll hear what Perks thinks of his rookie LCS split.